Had to break down my Makita 4x24, the model's 9404. Had to break it down due to a belt breaking, and this actually happened several years ago, and I've just used it without the dust bag and finally got to the point where I'm tired of dealing with it. But a belt broke and it shoved up inside of the area where the dust vacuums up in there to blow out. Anyway, this is the belt shoved up in there, and yeah, I can see years and years of debris, things that I've worked on. Kind of funny. Yeah, blue foam and all. Anyway, the breakdown's been kind of different for me, as I've never broke this one down before. So, but in order to just get these two parts released, you just had to remove the screws from, let's see how many there's, probably a total of 5. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, had to remove those in order to get these two parts separated. Also had to remove, of course, this outside plate right here in order to get the wheel off to attempt, so I'm kind of going backwards, but attempt to dig this out. I pulled the wheel off, and the way you remove that wheel is actually putting a socket here and putting a socket on the rubber wheel, which I need to replace, because when this happened it grooved it, so I still need to replace that. But so you just put a socket on it on both sides, and it even shows you which way it will loosen. You can see it right there. And anyway, that pulled it apart. Prior to that, I went ahead and removed obviously the side pieces, which is nothing. It's just this plate and this side. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's on the other side. Anyway, this is a poor video, is what it all comes down to. But just wanted to show kind of what happened to my sander, and if you have a problem where you're packed in with dust or debris or whatever, then you might need to take it apart. So maybe I'll make another video showing this thing, how it comes back apart after I put it back together. Anyway, that's it. I think I'll go ahead and clean this thing up really good, make sure everything's blown out, so it'll give me years and years of life. It's a superb sander. So, like I said, it's a 4x24 Makita, and its model number is 9404. And I'd say really it's probably one of the best sanders on the market. So, anyhow, that's it. I'll possibly try to look at maybe making another video of how this thing comes apart and so forth, but I got to put it back together first. Anyway, ciao.